Good day, Professor. I'm Mary Mati Carabin, student number 1604-16236. Here's my wound dressing change video. Before I start, here's a 360 view of the room. Okay, now I will begin. So here's my wound dressing kit. I have here prepared my tapes and also a garbage receptacle and my measuring tape. Okay, so now, making sure, assuming the table is above my waist level, I will be introducing myself to the patient first. Hi, I'm your nurse for today. My name is Mati. Your physician instructed me to do a wound dressing change and do a quick assessment of your wound. Is that okay? Okay, so I will be providing some privacy for the patient, do some hand hygiene here, and now I will be opening my kit here with me, maintaining aseptic technique. Okay, 1-inch border, opening the flaps away from me. I have here my forceps. I'm positioning the tray. I have here my 6 gauze. My 2 forceps. And some 4x4 gauze. I will be putting this down, making sure 1-inch border. I will be adding some saline to my kit. Opening my Q-tip right here. Okay. Before I start, I will be putting on some underpadding on the patient's arm. Okay. So before I start, I'll make sure the patient is comfortable. Nero, are you comfortable right now? So if you could rate your pain level from 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest, how would you rate your pain level? Do you need any pain medications? Do you have any allergies? Okay, so now perform hand hygiene and putting on my first set of clean gloves. Okay, now I'll be doing my assessment. So the wound is on the patient's right anterior forearm. Now I'll be removing the current dressing. Okay, so right here, there is serous venous drainage of the wound. No. And the wound is, okay, the wound has mild erythema. The suture used is staples. The wound is well approximated as well. And also the staples are complete. Now I'll be discarding this. Okay, right now, keep palpating your wound, okay? Let me know if you experience any pain. Okay, so there is no bumps, no edema noted, and also there's no pain, as no pain verbalized by the patient. So now that we're done with the assessment, I will be removing my current gloves. Oh, before that, I will be measuring the wound first. Using the Q-tip earlier, I have here my forceps. Okay, I'll be measuring using the measuring tape I have here with me. Okay, so it's 9 centimeters. Okay, now that the assessment is done, I will be removing my gloves, doing my hand hygiene once again, and putting on my second set of clean gloves. Okay, so for the cleaning method, making sure there is a septic technique, starting from the least contaminated to the most contaminated, and also from head to toe. So I'll be using the small gauzes we have here, and also my 2 forceps. Okay. And right here. Okay, so using the dumping method. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now wetting with saline water. Now I will be starting from the side farthest away from me, doing the rolling method as well. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Discard. Dumping method. Wetting. Now the side closest to me. Discard. Now the incision. 1, 2, 3. Discard. Now that we're done cleaning, now I'll be patting the wound dry using the same method. Still doing this farthest, the side farthest away from me, the closest to me, and then the midline. Still using the dumping method. Okay. Pat, pat, pat. Discard. Pat, pat, pat. Discard. And one more. Pat, pat, pat. Then discard. Now that we're done cleaning the wound, I will be putting on the new dressing. I have here my 4x4 gauze. Putting it on top of the wound. Okay, putting this down, still maintaining 1-inch border. Now I'll be using the tapes I have here prepared with me. Taping all 4 sides. So the small one we have right here, I will be putting on here and documenting the date and time for today. Okay. Okay, before we leave the patient, make sure she's comfortable. Mira, are you comfortable? Okay, so assuming if the patient is on the bed, put it on the lowest position and then the cowbell within reach, and I'll be removing my clean gloves and we're done. Here's a 360 view of the room.